Welcome to my vlog. In this vlog I will be analysing my purchase behaviour and how it is influenced by the marketing environment. I will be picking 3 goods with 3 different buying solutions. In 2001, the CIM defined marketing as the management process of anticipating, identifying and satisfying customer requirements. My first purchase is coffee. Coffee is a routine problem solving purchase as the decision making process is very limited. I buy it out of habit more than anything else. The price is low and the risk is very low. My purchase of coffee is reinforced through operant conditioning. This is because I've come to associate a high performance in my everyday tasks with the drinking of coffee. This is obviously because of the caffeine. Operant conditioning works with reinforcement through association of rewards. So I'm drinking the coffee, I'm being rewarded by an increase in performance, and I'm associating this reward to the drinking of the coffee. This should help indicate why it's become such a routine behaviour of mine. The customer involvement theory helps depict how much energy is devoted to a purchase. This can be seen on this graph. We can see that price, frequency, symbolic meaning and technical complexity are all at the bottom, indicating that this is a routine problem solving purchase. The next good I have brought is this, a Sonos home wired speaker. The purchasing of this good involves limited problem solving. This is because, at least in my life, the purchase of speakers is something far less frequent than that of the coffee. As well as this, the decision-making process is far more deliberate, and this can be down to the fact that the cost is a lot higher. I can break down my purchase of the Sonos speaker into 6 steps using Gosnay and Richardson's decision-making process model. Step 1, problem recognition. On my way up to uni, my portable speaker broke, and I thought by the time I was here that I should buy a new one. Step 2, information search. This is mainly done on Amazon reviews and looking at certified YouTube channels who review content, such as Marcus Brownlee and Unbox Therapy. Step 3, information evaluation. The UE Boom and Bass portable speaker range were analysed to see if they were competitive candidates. Step 4, product choice. I chose the Sonos because it was in the middle of the 2 for price, which was most custom to my price range, and I liked the aesthetic of the design. Step 5, post-product decision. Because of my lack of research, I'm not able to play any music out of this speaker because it doesn't have an aux cable. Because of this, I experienced a feeling of cognitive dissonance. I've just spent a fair bit of money on this speaker, and now my feelings and values have changed a lot since I bought it. To tackle this, I'm going to send it back and get my money back. Cognitive dissonance causes anxiety after post-purchase. This is because I've realised that I cannot function the good. Thus, I'm going to send it back to tackle this. Step 6, feedback. Next time I buy a speaker, I know that I'll do enough research into it so it can be functional. There were various influences, both internal and external, that had a say in my final product decision being that of the Sonos. These were internal, the general design of the product and how I think it would look in my room, and external, being the Amazon reviews, my mum and dad and their opinion as they have a Sonos bar at home, and the YouTube videos I watch from professionals unboxing said item. Even when I was looking at alternatives for the Sonos, like the UE Boom, I always knew I was going to buy the Sonos, and the decision-making process has nothing to counter this with. This is why I think the theory of planned behaviour gives a more holistic and simplistic view of purchasing behaviour. This is because it states that if all 3 of these 3 constructs are positive, then an intention, which then can lead to a buying behaviour, can be formed. Relating this back to the Sonos, I personally like the good and have used Sonos before. I think Sonos is a well-integrated brand into society, and I think a lot of other people think this. And to cap it off, I have used a Sonos before, so I wouldn't be out of my comfort zone when interacting with this technology. Last but not least, we have where I'm sat right now, Mill Street. This good involves extended problem solving, as it's a high risk, high investment, infrequent purchase. I paid my year's lease before I even knew anyone in Leeds or had even visited the city, thus it makes sense for this purchase to be heavily tied into the second step, safety needs, of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy is a 5-step pyramid of needs. Only once you feel contempt in one can you move on to the next. My location on the pyramid in Bristol is very different to where I am now. This is because I have a totally new network of people and infrastructure around me. This was my first purchase to rebuild that.